Alright Sunderland fans, welcome back to the channel where we get stuck into all the latest Black Cats news, transfers and everything in between. I'm your host and today we've got loads to talk about as the January window hots up. Buckle in, this is going to be a proper roller coaster of updates, opinions and maybe a few surprises along the way. Let's get straight into it. First up, Tommy Watson. The young lad's been making a name for himself this season, hasn't he? 2 goals in 10 championship games and now Brighton are back banging on the door. Fabrizio Romano reckons they're pushing hard after having a bid knocked back last summer. Now, here's the big question, should Sunderland cash in? Watson's contract's down to 18 months, and while the club don't want to sell, is this a case of taking the money while we can? Or do we hold on to him, develop his talent, and let him be a key player for Wur future? Let me know in the comments, what would you do if you were in charge? Next up, Adil Auchiche. His loan move to Portsmouth is now confirmed. He's off to Fratton Park for the rest of the season, just waiting on FA and EFL approval. Now, let's break it down. Pompey see Auchiche as a key man in their push for survival, but this deal nearly collapsed, cause of issues with the Home Office's new rules on overseas players. Luckily, that's all sorted now, and the deal's done. Auchiche has made 38 appearances for us, bagged 2 goals and played 10 times this season. But here's the real question: are we making a mistake letting him go? He's one of the few creative players we've got in midfield, and with Pompey making serious moves in this window, are we weakening Wur's squad when we should be strengthening it? So, what's the verdict, lads? Is this a smart move for Auchiche, or are we shooting ourselves in the foot? Get in the comments and let's hear it. Right, onto something exciting. Sunderland are reportedly in the mix for St Gallen striker Willem Goebbels. The French lad's been banging them in this season, 10 goals in 24 games. But here's the catch. Blackburn and Luton have already had bids knocked back. Are we ready to step up and make a serious offer? Let's not kid ourselves, Sunderland fans. We need firepower up top. Goebbels could be the answer, but are we willing to pay the price? Luton had an €8 million bid turned down there. We prepared to go higher. This could be a game changer, but only if we act fast. And then there's Marcus Edwards. The ex-Spurs winger is looking for a move away from Sporting Lisbon, and Sunderland are sniffing around. At 26, he's got experience, can play on either wing or in the number 10 role. But here's the thing, Burnley are keen too. Are we ready to compete with a Premier League club for his signature? Edwards could be a class addition, but do we have the ambition to make it happen? We can't keep missing out on top targets. If we want him, we need to go for it. Finally, let's hear from Wur gaffer Regis Lebris. He's been clear we need reinforcements, especially up top, and let's be honest, he's spot on. The attack's been Wur weak spot all season. Lebris said, if we don't recruit a player in these positions, then we will be on the edge. Strong words, but he ain't wrong. We can't afford to go into the second half of the season with a thin squad, so will the board back him, or are we going to fall short again? This is a big moment for Wur season, and time's running out. So there you have it, Sunderland fans, the latest transfer rumours and updates. But here's my final thought this window could define Wur season. Are we pushing for promotion or just making up the numbers? The next few days will tell us everything we need to know. Now I want to hear from you a lot. What do you reckon, should we keep Watson or cash in? Is Goebbels the striker we need? And are we doing enough to compete with clubs like Burnley for players like Edwards? Get in the comments and let's get the debate going. Don't forget, like the video, subscribe and hit that bell so you never miss an update. Until next time, keep backing the Black Cats and let's hope for some big news before the window shuts. Away the lads.